Alrighty guys, welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel. We are about to head all the way back up the north path of Highlands, but before we go finish the side quest or the story event, we're gonna go check out the Lake Lacrima, and then we're gonna go to Ancient Quarry. We're gonna go to both places because apparently we can get some unique cutscenes if we check those out right now. Even though we're not supposed to be there, we can get some unique cutscenes. So let's do that. Alright guys, we made it to Lake Lacrima. This looks like a summer place. Oh man, I would love to come out here for summer. Look at the water. This lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. And you can see the hot male bodies that are very muscular glistening. And the air feels so clean too. This is Lake Lacrima, and I and the others from the settlement come here every now and then. It seems like a quite distance to travel. Any particular reason for coming here? Sure is. You can see that cabin over there? There's a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. He used to live in the Empire. He said, well, we is with Orbital Tech and anything mechanical, so he's been a real boon to us. A hermit, huh? Oh, so that's how they have that the orbital thing in the Elder's shack? Ah, you got that right. You think he's in right now? Hard to tell from here. I like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord though. Alright. Current little okay.
Yeah! How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
The difference between Trails and East. Action RPG for East. East is really fun for like exploration. You're just exploring. You're just doing like all kinds of like mapping. You're mapping, exploring, and just meeting all kinds of goofy characters. I like East games because of the action gameplay. This game, world building, character building. Anything over here?
Man, I'd love to get in a little fishing here.
Well, no one's stopping you.
Let's get some fishing in. Let's get some fishing. So each rod has different fish you can catch it with. So if I use the beginner rod here. Oh! The mix-ups! Oh! Oh! What we got?
Now that's a catch!
A rainbow trout. Hey! Look at them points. 7 out of 20. Oh, baby! That was worth. Alright, here we go. Everybody supersonic whistle. Got him.
Now that's a catch!
Nice. Damn. More rainbow trout. Damn. All this sepith I'm getting.
Now that's a catch.
Oh, that's a freaking catch, bro. Alright, let's use that again. Alright, here we go. I guess only rainbow trout are caught here. I was just double checking, but it's definitely worth it to try to get the respawn them to get this sepith. Like, look at all that sepith. All that damn sepith, dude.
Not bad.
A Kasigan. Alright, I guess we're not equipping that again. Oh, I think I caught all the freaking rainbow fish. They knew.
Not bad.
I caught too many rainbow fish and they was like, nah, man, you ain't about to do that again.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh, what was that? This looks like a garage for an orbital car. It's locked up though. He usually leaves it unlocked so he can tear out of here on a whim and rove around the plains. He sounds like a very entertaining person. Still, we may as well check the cabin to be sure. Come on, get up here! Knock, knock, open up. The dog is here. So this is where the hermit lives. Just glancing around the room, you can tell what his hobbies are. He's always favored a laid-back life. Looks like that hasn't changed. He used to take me and my siblings fishing back when we were younger. I know someone who has these exact same hobbies. Uh-oh. I mean, what are the chances? Anyway, it looks like he's out right now. His boat not at the wharf, so he must have gone out fishing. Uh-oh. So earlier when we met Alisa's mom, she was like, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I don't care. You'll be just like somebody we both know or something like that. I guess she was referencing another family member, her brother, maybe even her dad, maybe. So maybe that's what Alisa is talking about right now. Is maybe the same person that lives here is probably the same person that her mom was talking about, where they have kind of a free spirit and they don't give a damn about the company. So yeah. Looks that way, all right. Let's get going. First of all, I'm about to see if this dude has got any like really good hentai. What was that? Was that Eltonum JAV? The Eltonum Jab. Oh my god. What a meme. Anyway, dude, he ain't had no hentai in there, man. That's crazy. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's ride our horsey out of here.
Let's go. Yeah.
Wow, the horse turned white. That's crazy. We out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go past that situation. We're gonna go past this guy and we're just gonna go straight to the ancient quarry. After I fight this guy, haha!
Go! Let's go! There!
Damn, Green. Damn, bro, that was unnecessary. Hydro cannon is cool.
Very well.
Boo, 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 boo. Oh, yeah, they about to get hydro pumped, my dude.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that was disrespectful. Oh, hydro
That
pump.
takes care of them.
I whip my head back and forth. You know, that experience we don't need. Delicious experience that I actually do
Nicely
want
done.
for the
I
quartz.
feel like I'm growing stronger.
If there's anything I want to level up is the master quartz for utility's sake. Green just wrecking stuff, man. You need to chill though, for real.
Yeah.
Where does this go? Northern Mountains. I don't think that area falls within the scope of our field duty. Come on, you guys. Come on. Haven't you guys ever heard about exploring? Ah, crap. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the southern islands, but this is a whole different level. Alright, aren't you? Yeah, I see you're hard at work. Glad to see you're safe. Did you come here to get a good look at the statue? I don't think he realizes how much worry he caused everyone. We should bring him up to speed. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Oh my god. Wait, Brionia Island, isn't that where Group B was sent? I had no idea there were more of these around. No one knows any more about the statue on Brionia Island than they do about this one, but I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to North Highlands in the first place. So Group B went to another area with a statue like this. Suspicious. The old legends say that this statue was here before our ancestors came from the east, and they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight. What the hell is the legend of the Great Knight? The tale originated during the Dark Ages, when the land royals, with the tide of war, a colossal knight wreathed flame, will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it. What do you mean by that? Each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as the central figure, but like all tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Oh my god. Big boy words, stop it. Big kid words. It does seem like this statue could mesh with that story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. My heart! My heart! What was that? Are you okay? I'll be alright, nothing to worry about. Anyway, I've come all the way out here. My man almost had a panic attack. So, would you mind waiting until I'm done for photographing the site? I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. He should be safe here on his own. Agreed. Go and do something else. Alright, let's go do something else. Thank goodness they gave me the option.
Let's go!
Because I actually really wanted to go check out the quarry. Alright. Everybody supersonic racing again. Kia! Kia, giddy up, horsey. Giddy up, white horse. Giddy up. Let's check out the quarry. Let there be some beasties here that I can kill.
It's so gloomy in here.
Oh, this chest, bro, this chest. Damn, the North Highlands has a whole bunch of stuff. The atmosphere is really heavy. I'm guessing this is the ancient quarry? Sure is. They say it dates all the way back like a Cadillac to the Neolithic civilization. They're the same guardians, the same legends that say the guardians sealed away an evil djinn here. Do you recall overhearing someone back at the settlement mentioning a djinn? Sounds a bit unsettling. Plenty of folk think so too. I can't say it bothers me all that much. It does seem like a place straight out of the old tales and legends though. There's no one around and not much reason for us to be here either. What should we do? If you're curious, by all means go take a closer look. I poked around here before, but I never really found anything. Suppose it couldn't help, hurt to check it out, you know. Man, there's probably not gonna be any beast here. Not until like our 15th revisit. It just appears we reached a dead end. There's no one here either. It's just a stone door that I don't think even our combined might could budge. It seems like it was a waste of time coming here. I suppose you may be right, though it does seem like the kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. The whole area really. It just has an eerie vibe I can't shake. What? You can sense that kind of thing? No. That's just the impression I get from looking at it. Never mind then. What now? I doubt it's anything, but I just thought I saw something moving at the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been some small animal. Plenty of those around here, no doubt. It was scary, scarcely surprising me to encounter something less natural in a place like this. Knock it off! I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now. Sorry. Anyway, there's nothing much we can do here. No, there's something we can do. So, I watched the speedrun in this game last night. No, I'm just playing. We can clip through this. We can clip through this door. We can clip through the door, guys. Trust me.
It's my turn.
Very well.
It's my All right. Let us ride on.
We can't do it. I wish I could.
Yeah.
I wish I could break the game like I did in Horizon. I wish I could.
Steady.
Let's go. We didn't break any. We didn't break the game yet.
I'm glad to be back here again.
Agreed. I'm certainly in no hurry to return.
All right, so there's got to be a fishing spot over here.
Yeah.
Right here. What?
This looks like a nice spot.
This looks like a nice damn spot. Alright, let's get it. Got a salamander? Is that gecko, dude?
What even is this?
It's literally a salamander. Clear gelatin was coughed up. Here we go. There we go.
What even is this?
What even is it? I don't know, bro.
What even is this?
So nothing but salamanders there.
Let us ride on.
Right on, right on. Alright, hold up. Let's go back over here.
Yeah.
Still haven't finished taking all the photographs, man? Yeah, man. Wait here for Norton to finish. Alright, we'll stay here until you finished up. I'll try not to keep you waiting too long. 12 hours later. And though he was reluctant to leave even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Oh man. We're finally back in the settlement, man. I'm ready to eat. Thanks Amelia for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I was able to photograph the statue of my heart's desire. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound, bro. Now, let's go tell the elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? What'd I tell you about hanging out with this boy? Charles. Oh, somebody crashed something. Y'all can ride horses but can't drive a truck? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled the request for this morning? The very same, that's the settlement's doctor. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that, we need to go take a closer look. Amir, are you hurt? Guys, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest on the north when all of a sudden I just lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved that I didn't end up hurting anyone. I'm glad to know your injuries are light. Thanks be to the wind and the goddess. Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? Of course not. This car is extremely important to us all here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm still not sure what caused it. So yeah, he was too busy looking at some bare-breasted woman. Yeah, that's what happened. You got distracted, homie. You can't lie, man. I see those tissue and that lotion in your hand. Why you fapping while driving, bro? Alisa? cough. Why am I coughing? Because you're staring straight into smoke. Do you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. You might say it runs in the family. How could I forget? It stands to reason the scion of the Reinford group would be quite handy in mechanical matter. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Could you mind your own business, boy? What you say though, it's not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Reinford company who can't even perform basic maintenance work. Standards in higher education must be slipping. When you compare it to the Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Reinford group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant vertical structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions, sounds as though becoming the empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. I think so. Looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was just fine before. I see. Do you think you can repair it? I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I suppose that means we'll have to ask somebody from Zinder Gate. I'm impressed. I can see that the Thor's Military Academy has more to be proud of than its just famous founder. Haha. Elder Ivan, Dad! Hey, what's going on over here, man? Not crashing my car, man. Poorness, they're so poor they can't even afford to pay their employers, and Disgaea 6 is probably never gonna be made. Yikes. Let's hope they get bought out by a different company, because if this gets bought out, that'd be great. But if it's by like Xbox or Microsoft, I'm gonna be mad. Man, you know, Microsoft has bought several developers or, you know, just studios, right? And I remember Rare being bought by Microsoft, and I don't ever remember Rare ever producing anything nearly as fun as they used to in the 90s. Rare just dipped off the map when Microsoft purchased Rare. It was sad. Banjo, nuts and bolts, yuck. What were they thinking? It was nothing really. There is no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. While I'm glad we've got this squared away, we still have something of a problem. What do you mean? I've taken 19 Viagra. And it hurts. This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get it fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? Are you sure this isn't a part of your field study? This isn't a part of your field study, you know. Excuse me. I would respectfully disagree. You treated us to such great food and shown us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help, but actually repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. It would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our host. Nah, man, screw that. I ain't helping y'all. I'm only here for my field study. If you could bring out someone who could do repairs, that would be great. Someone far more keen than an army technician for things. Okay, up near Lake Lacrima. An elderly man. Okay. The hermit could probably have this fixed in no time. Maybe it's her grandpa. That cabin near the lake, we passed by earlier, but it seemed vacant. An old man from the Empire who is more reliable than any army technician? Could it really be him? So you want us to go and call this man for you? Alright, cool. Just handle it as if you were a part of your field study, okay. Alright everybody, let's go to that goddamn cabin at the lake. We've been there before, guys. You don't need to tell me. Alright. Highland cloth. Do 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 do. Cloth woven into the nomadic settlement. Boo! Yeah! Boo! Actually, I'm a fan of the casual clothing. The casual clothes are pretty classic. All right, so we're just gonna go straight to Lemuria Lake. Did I call it Lemuria? Lacrima. All right, we made it to Lake Lacrimosa of Dana, East 8. Is he at home? He might be. Ah, that wasn't open before. Well, the boat's at the wharf and the garage door is open, so I say it's likely. Exactly. We should go see him at once. I'm Alisa, and I'm worried about seeing this person I probably already know. Alright, turbo mode. Why is that turbo mode off? Alright, Alisa. Oh my god, I keep getting stuck on like every little thing. Knock knock. Seems like someone's inside. I suppose it must be the man we came to see. Yeah, I bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want want for much? What? I probably read that wrong. Oh, is there a hidden quest? Wait a minute. Let's actually make a save. No hidden quest? Okay. No hidden quest. Yes, I seen the new list of Sonic voice actors for the Sonic racing game. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in, scrub. Alisa? Excuse us then. It's Sid. His name is Sid, right? It's good to see you again, sir. Well, if it isn't Gaius, haven't seen you around for what, half a year now? And little Alisa's here too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in like, oh, it must be coming up on 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be Grandpa? Grandfather, what are you doing here? Stop reacting like that. You need to work on that, Alisa. Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Gwyn, Reinford. I'm Gwyn Reinford. Did they just spell Gwyn with an E and then they just spelled it with a Y immediately after? Oh, hold on. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but I swear they spelled it G-W-E-N. Not G-W-Y-N. Anyway. Alisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen. I'm Emma. Eustace. What did you say, boy? Say that? You said useless? I'm sis. You're useless? Don't say that about yourself, boy. Have more confidence in yourself. I promised a group of young folks if there ever was. Except for that useless boy who says he's useless. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Alisa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you become. Come on, Grandpa. That sounds awkward. But forget about me. What have you been doing all this time? My dude just disappeared from Roar. Yeah, it does. It looks like Maven. He does look like Maven from Tales of Zestiria. Come on now. I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? And of course I read all the ones you give to Sharon too. Still, have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year round though. I spent about half the year traveling around the continent seeing friends or visiting the Empire. Well, he is super rich, so I do that too. I just travel, meet people. Would you mind if I ask how you know so much about our field study? Well, I'm the last member on the goddamn board of directors for your school. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. It's just a coincidence that the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Irenia told me that you would come to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point. You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed. Though just the bare minimum. The girl's zeal for her work board is unhealthy. What did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Alisa? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside for a bit while I go grab my tools. Alright, I caught a few good sized trouts. You can take them on over to the settlement when you go. Cool. Goddamn, old man. So, that's the former chairman of the Reinford group. I knew of him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. He seems very easygoing. You say what you really think. You're not gonna hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves... What the? I got a message. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Anyway, everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable. But mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just left. My man dipped. He's like, deuces, I ain't got time to be working this hard. I ain't got time to be working this damn hard. Like, nah, man, I'm out of here. I got way too much money to give a damn. I'm way too baller, bro. For a second then I thought I could jump like this was east. Should we head back to the settlement? Hey guys, you're on pretty good terms with my grandfather. Yep, something like that. We've only known him for a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Myself included. Yeah. Alright, mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather, you aren't driving? The engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Really? I know I passed up how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Alright, so I guess Gwyn is joining our crew for about 30 minutes. Why did he have to pick Reen? You better not be giving him any funny ideas. Oh my god. I'm sure that isn't the case. I feel a bit more at ease if you focus more on the reins though. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory. That's right. I haven't had too much time to get to know her, but she seems really skilled at what she does. Ah, she is. Very much so, but more importantly, she's a real cutie. She's always has the lovely reserved air, but there's a playful side of her too. Oh my god. I wish she signed on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. But that Emma girl's really nice too. She's got those glasses, that hair you want to let her, you want her to let down. Oh my god. And she's class pres material to boot. There's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Oh my god. Come on, you know you agree with me. Alright, I can't really say that I disagree with you. But if you don't mind me asking, why did you never tell Alisa that you were here? Tell me, Reen, what kind of girl do you see her as? Well, I say she's a really hard worker in a great many respects. Well, I have no doubt of that. She's good looking, polite, as well mannered as any noble's daughter, intelligent, and that all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself. I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem, and yet she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else's for support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a young canny young man like yourself. Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. Oh, we've been running for like 20 years. She's kind. She always, and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. But she always keeps everything bottled up, like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem. Alisa R from Rower. I've been feeling that relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Oh, yikes. Or to be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. That's why I didn't tell her where I was. But I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. Yikes. A bit closer, I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here, excuse me. I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. But that's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out and nothing's really happened since. An accident, eh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? What? And as the dust cleared, did the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position? Oh my god. That's a really oddly specific question. But I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're... So something really did happen, didn't it? Now just tell Gwyn here all about it. Grandfather, please! Oh, somebody's overlooking us, huh?
Hey, isn't that...
Hey, it's this chick again.
Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
It's the unknown silver object, speaking in ancient Neolithic language.
Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others could be so unreasonable sometimes.
We out. The machine just drops it like, oh shit, my bad, fumble. An aerial fumble. That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the eldest house for us. All right, banquet time. Yeah, man, I was dancing around, man. And then, you know, this guy came out of nowhere, right? And I bobbed, I weaved, and I uppercutted this guy. Look at that kid just telling a story with his body language. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwyn. Here's to you, my friend, and to you. Come on, back in. This booze isn't gonna drink itself. Yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwyn Reinford out in the sticks like this. You know him then? Of course, he seized the opportunities of the herbal revolution to make Reinford the industrial powerhouse it is today. It's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. Reinford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility. But the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwyn has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now. He's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all. Oh? What do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it. And we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Alisa? I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm gonna go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alyssa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company? Why do I have to do it? How about you go do it, Emma? She probably wants a female companion to be there anyway, so she can talk shit about me. Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all, and you'd make for better company. Trust me, I think you're definitely the best man for the job. Well, if you say so, all right, I'll be back in a little while then. Oh, nice. I can rest my voice.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Would you look at that view? Amazing isn't it, Alisa? It's so pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule. Now, let them have their fun. It's not often you have a day off like this. Why not try and relax for once?
Alisa?
Oh, Rein. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
Y'all better get y'all default waifu. Default waifus for sale. We got 5 for 10.
See? What did I tell you?
Default waifu.
We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Alisa. Look up at the sky.
Huh?
The moon's falling. It has a face on it.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy, right?
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right.
Oh man, look at this.
My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away.
Oof, didn't know about that. Sorry to hear that, Chief.
My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Reinford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Reinford group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity.
A watered-down version of her normal intensity. Wow.
We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous.
Damn.
But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Reinford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Reinford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death.
Damn.
I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Reinford group finally went too far.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire?
Uh-oh.
You know about those, right?
How many months has it been since the beginning of the game? I know, like, this is like the 4th month, right? This is, what is this, June? Well, this is like, yeah, this is June. Or is it July? Because I know 5 months later we gotta
Yeah,
deal
I've
with
heard of
those
them.
guns.
They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State.
Damn.
In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
That's OD.
No
Why are y'all
way.
making OD freaking weapons?
That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Reinford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side.
Damn.
In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate.
Grandpa was like, you know what? I don't need this in my life right now. I'm out.
He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place.
My dude is like, you know what? If you want to be a, you know what? You want to be a warmonger? You want to out here, you know, starting wars with these weapons? Go ahead. I'm out. I'm done. Grandpa was like, Grandpa will remember that. Grandpa has left the chat.
That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me.
Damn.
I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me. How big the Reinford group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy. Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Reinford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Alisa. Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right.
If you don't get an S-craft after this,
But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse
they put their
club,
hands down. Okay.
you,
I can put my hands down now.
I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to. Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong, because I could say the same thing about you. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go.
My dude.
Especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Celtic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away. From my family, from myself.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Rean. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right? Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon?
Literally 5 minutes later, use the same advice.
I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
All right, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out in my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thor's was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Hey.
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Green, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
Yeah, at least they didn't say anything super embarrassing.
Oh, Alisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
What?
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it. None of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, guys?
Hmm?
This is a really beautiful place.
Man, I wish I was looking at my 4K TV right now, dude. Actually, I can right now. Hold up, everybody. Monitor might go out, or the stream might go out for a bit, but hold on. I'm gonna go to my 4K. I'm gonna go to my 4K for a bit. It didn't happen. Okay. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, ain't it?
Ain't it? Yep. Alright, man. Yeah, you better be able to use an S-Craft. Rosetta Arrow.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Moving up. Where's my, oh, a special lesson.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Medal of Vigor. Vigor.
Drinks are on me someday.
Jinx her on me someday. She had to throw in that disclaimer, dude. Okay. 0255 hours. Shift almost over. No sign of anything suspicious or anything at all. Oh, here it goes. No sign of anything suspicious. Nah, it's about to be something suspicious going down. Why do we even have to do this every day? You do know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Nope. What the hell's a sentry? I thought I was just a watchtower guy. You gotta get where I'm coming from, at least a little. I could understand if we were posted near Crossbell, but who's gonna start a war out here in the boondocks, bro? You never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you never expected would make it the perfect place to start a war. Saving Private Roan. Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. The Lieutenant General's a great man. But what are those big shots from the 3rd Armored Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyway? You think the rumor is true that he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Watch what you say. That kind of idle gossiping is how rumors get wings. Killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered here? I want to go to sleep, man. Got a few minutes left on my shift, but you're here. And hey, who's counting? Honestly? Hey, what was that? What the? What happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one! I've heard nothing of the sort! Zendergate needs to know about this. Huh? What the? No way! Ah! An enemy attack? Where's it coming from? No! Oh, idiots! Uh-oh, they about to get bombed? Oh, no! Oh, no! Just 5 more minutes and he would have been home, bro. Just 5 more minutes and he would have been safe.